Justin, and this is episode 18 of Game Rants, and I'm whispering because I have the American Dairyland King himself, Andrew Schwader, with me today. Say something to my audience. You're not going to talk till I stop whispering.
You're whispering, and you still peaked the...
I know.
Still peaked the audio capture.
Welcome to my world. But anyways, yeah, Andrew's here with me today.
What's up, dude?
Yeah, we're gonna talk about some stuff because Michael sucks at moving.
Get wrecked.
Get wrecked, Michael. Anyways, so the icebreaker question, we're gonna just jump right in. The zombie apocalypse is coming. Who are 3 people you want on your team, Andrew?
Oh, man.
Yeah. 3 people.
So the people that... Think as a general standpoint, I would love to have all of my friends survive.
Well, you want to survive. I'm not picking. Some of friends are worthless. Yeah. Not gonna lie. Like,
you need to pick people who are like
good,
really good with building things.
Yeah.
People who don't eat a lot but also have a lot of energy, and so they don't need a lot of upkeep to keep themselves alive.
Yeah.
And also people you actually want to be around.
Yeah.
Who would I have?
Yeah. Let me think about this for a hot sec. I probably should have put more thought into this before actually.
I would have my brother.
Okay, which
First
brother?
off, definitely Michael.
Why would you want Michael?
I think
he's a scrawny little twig boy.
Yeah, he doesn't eat. Well, I mean, he eats like a dang king.
He eats a lot.
But I mean, in the zombie apocalypse, I don't think he would eat a ton. He doesn't eat breakfast very often. But he's wiry. He's fast. He's very quick.
Okay, so he's ditching you.
No, I'd use him as a scout.
Okay.
He's a scout for me.
Okay.
Connor knows how to build stuff.
Okay.
I think Connor would be a smart move.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking that too.
If we could get him to ditch his wife.
Yeah, his wife is dead weight. # dead weight ward.
Oh, she's just pregnant.
She's just pregnant. There's a difference.
She would be a liability.
Yeah.
I have to have a third person.
Yeah, it says 3 people.
So Connor can help me build things. Michael can scout things out. I need a marksman, someone who's really good.
Connor can shoot.
No one in our friend group has really gone shooting.
Connor shoots.
Not very often, does he?
Well, he shoots out at his in-laws a lot. I don't know. Connor, leave a comment in the comment section below of how often you shoot for our experiment here.
I would. As much as I know how you're going to feel about this answer, I would have Alex Jurgens probably as my third.
That's not bad.
Eagle Scout.
I was thinking about that too.
Very smart guy.
I'm gonna pick Jeff Carley. No, I'm not picking Jeff. Sorry, Jeff.
You pick your brother, my older brother, and Jeff, and no one would eat anything.
Ooh, true.
You would all starve.
True. But Jeff would just sit there and be like, Queens! Why? And I'd be like, shut up. No, okay, my real team. I'm gonna pick my boy Jake Huntsberger. Shout out to you, Jake. You can also build things, and you're overall more useful than anyone Andrew has on his team.
That could be true.
Yep. I am gonna pick. I'll pick my boy Ryan because he shoots. He's got a gun, and he could scout some things out. So superior to a certain redheaded bum that we know. And my last pick is probably I'll probably pick Jurgens too. Jurgens just has a lot of uses with his random scout knowledge.
He knows how to tie knots. He knows how to track. He can be bait if you need him to die.
Yeah. Like, Alex is that person, like, if he's in a horror film, he's the first person to die. No offense, Alex. I love you. But anyways, yeah, so I'd pick those 3.
I could pick my friends up in Wisconsin because one of them is a hunter, one of them is military, and then the other one is, like, actually tracks.
Well, there you go. Why didn't you pick them?
Because I thought you'd want to pick people who are, like, pertinent to what you know.
No, it says who are 3 people. It does not say I need to know them.
Oh, yeah. I have like an actual zombie apocalypse group.
Okay, well, you should have picked them.
Yeah, well, I'm okay with dying.
All right, whatever. All right, anyways, we're going to go ahead and jump into our main topic now. and we are going to be talking about good games for casual players. I figured that would be fitting for my audience. So, yeah. My first starting point is going to be probably jumping into Animal Crossing. I think Animal Crossing is a good one.
Ooh, that is a good one.
Because it's very simple, yet it's fun, and you interact with your villagers, and yeah, it just draws a lot of people in that normally don't like play a lot more hardcore games, like I don't know, like something like an RPG, which is like super in depth and has a lot of mechanics that you need to know. Animal Crossing is literally just like living your life in a game, and yeah, I think it's gonna sell a lot of Switches when it comes out in about, what is that, like little
3 months? Is it October?
No, it comes out in March, so a little over like 8 months at this point. So yeah, that would be my first. That'd be one of my recommendations, or something like that, like something in the realm of like maybe like Harvest Moon's pretty similar, or Stardew Valley. I actually haven't played Stardew Valley myself, but that would be something I would do.
I wanted to first really make sure I knew what I was talking about. So I looked up the definition of a casual gamer.
Ooh, perfect.
Which is someone who enjoys any video game without investing a lot of time.
Okay.
So like playing it just whenever they have like a free moment, like someone who's really busy and just like maybe on a weekend they have like an hour to kill, so they want to play a game.
Mm-hmm.
So anything that it's easy to leave for long periods of time, and then be able to come back for a small period of time.
Which, now that you say that, I feel
Animal
like
Crossing
mine is
would be
crap.
very bad. Because it has a built-in time clock that works with actual time. So the longer time you leave your town, then just weeds and people leave and people are very upset.
Yeah. So if we're going off that premise, then my first answer is really bad, but I still think it's like good if like you're looking to play like 30 minutes a day, or like
because I mean
do like quick things and then be like, oh, I'm done for the day. It's been 30 minutes. Like you're good.
Your town being in tip-top shape doesn't make it like better to play the game. You're gonna have an awful town and still be able to play the game really well.
Yeah,
and it just gives you more to do.
Yeah. Well, based off your premise, what would you say?
Something that you can play for a short period of time and then come back into. I guess maybe like a good tactics game.
Okay.
Maybe, or a puzzle kind of thing. Anything that has levels that you can just play the level and it's not connected to anything else. Very low story baseline.
Yeah. Yeah.
I guess that doesn't. A lot of games nowadays are going very story driven.
Yeah.
Or like heavy on mechanics. Like I want to say like, oh, a fighting game. You can play a fighting game and whenever you want, whenever you can pick it up. But like if you don't invest the time to get your skills up, then it kind of makes it really hard to be able to play those games effectively. Yeah. And then you rage and you get mad.
Yeah. You could even pick something like, I was thinking maybe Mario Maker, honestly, because like a lot of that game's just like platforming and like creativity. Like you can play the levels that are online. Like I guess that would be a good answer. That would be a good recommendation that I would have for somebody.
And it makes it very easy because people users are making those levels. It's not just one company. Yeah. And they can make anything from, it could be a platformer, it could be a brawler, it can be a puzzle. Yeah. It can be a lot of different things, and it makes it easy to just go in there. You can spend a few minutes, play a level, die a few times. Yeah. And then feel successful when you beat it, and then you're done. You don't have to do it. And it's on a Switch, which is portable, so you can literally do it anywhere.
Yeah, so I think the Switch just gives that advantage kind of having the portability aspect. So like a lot of things that I wouldn't recommend to people, I can kind of recommend to people now that they can literally just take it wherever.
Right, and now that the Switch Lite is going to come out.
Yeah, and literally just be the portable version of the Switch. Like the more portable version, I guess.
The only portable version.
Yes.
No longer being able to hook it up to a big ol' honking monitor.
Yeah, or a TV or something like that. Is there any... I'm trying to think of any like non-Switch titles, like something more... I'm trying to think of the word here. something more like like a traditional console more, like, or something for like the PlayStation,
sure,
or Xbox, or maybe like a PC game.
I
was thinking maybe The Sims. That's a common option.
Sims is very frequent.
Yeah, that people go to. I know a lot of people that played The Sims when I was a kid and had a good time. I haven't played it recently, actually, but I mean, it's still a good game, and it has a reputable name to it.
Yeah, they're on like Sims 4 now or something.
Yeah, Sims 4, I think.
And their patch updates are the funniest things you could ever read. If you ever have a moment, I highly recommend looking up Sims patch updates.
I've never looked at those. Well, let's see. What?
Another good game. I guess a franchise of games. Any of the Tycoons.
Oh, yeah.
Like Roller Coaster Tycoon, Zoo Tycoon, Mall Tycoon, Space Tycoon. Yeah. Any of those kinds of things. You can save those. You can build your whatever place you're emulating. And there's no setback on leaving the game for a long period of time. You're set on the current date you've saved your progress in. You can always start a new one really fast. You can play with unlimited money and just throw people in alligator pits, or create a roller coaster that sends people into space and like crashes them into buildings.
Kind of whatever they want it to be. I think that's kind of the realm you're shooting for with this particular question. Is you're kind of like, you kind of look for something that it can have like a deeper, like with Roller Coaster Tycoon, you can do a lot more like management and stuff. There, you can go deeper, but you don't need to. I think that's why like mobile games have picked up so well, because they're like super open for casual gamers, because everybody has a phone in their pocket. Like my phone's literally 2 inches away from me right now, and a lot of the games on a phone are casual games.
They definitely have to be.
Yeah, they kind of have to be, because you literally pick up your phone, play it like while you're waiting for an appointment at the doctor, or like waiting for your oil to get changed, or whatever. It's just already there, rather than me having to go, better grab my Switch or whatever, or
like, let me go hop in the living room and sit on the couch.
Let me go like bust out my case with my portable monitor and my portable PS4 and that kind of stuff. I'm trying to think of something like kind of shorter too, like short on time, like, because there's some games that are story driven, but they're only like 2 or 3 hours. Like Firewatch isn't that long. Firewatch is like maybe 5-hour game, 4-hour game.
Undertale is the same way.
Yeah.
People would refute that, but Undertale, you can beat the game in like 3 hours.
Yeah. Yeah. And those are games that are both really good and by indie developers. I think a lot of things by like not necessarily a AAA title is a good place for people that are looking for a casual game to start, or like just there could be something like you're already interested in, like for example, like Magic Arena is pretty casual. If like somebody's already into playing Magic the Gathering, it's literally just on the computer, and it makes the process a lot simpler. So you can just sit down on the computer versus like having to drive all the way to a card shop or whatever. That's always a good option. Or just like find things that like line up with what you're already interested in. You can just kind of do a Google search for that too. Google's your best friend. I will stand by that. I am shocked my Google Home did not wake up when I said that, because it's listening. But yeah, no. Google's your best friend. I will stand by that. As far as like finding the right casual game for you, because games are great. I will always stand by that mantra. Games are great.
Testimonial.
Testimonial.
Play games because you can.
Play games because you can. Some other titles that I would recommend.
Civilization.
Civilization?
Civilization can be a very, very casual game. You can play it by yourself. you can adjust the difficulty of the AI
Oh, that's
to being
true.
stupid easy. You can adjust how many there are. You can choose your map, or you can just press quick start. It'll set up you and like 2 other AI, and you just play the game however long you want to.
Yeah, Civilization can get deep too if you want it to.
Yeah. You can min-max that thing to oblivion.
Oh yeah, like that thing can get super deep. Alex Jurgens, who's played over like 35 days or something like that.
Oh, one of my friends from college, I left him for a weekend. He was up for 48 hours learning the min-max strategies of the game. He never loses now, but he's also not fun to play against.
Yeah, like I think there's kind of like certain, like you're kind of looking for like a certain, for me, like I'm not in the casual aspect, but I would be looking for something that like it can be, like it can go deeper, but it doesn't have to. Like Super Mario Party, like we were playing that with Connor and Catherine. Shout out to you guys. We were playing with them last night. And that's like super easy. Like you don't have to like sit there and explain the controls like over and over again. Like it's literally like 4 buttons, a joystick, and 2 shoulder buttons, like on a Joy-Con. That's it. And you just hand it to somebody and go, "Hey, we're gonna play a board." Like it's pretty easy. And like the mini games are super easy too. I think that's a really good starting place for that. Or even something like, I know it's really old, but like Wii Sports is super good too.
Ooh. If you can't go outside to play real sports, play this thing with a stick strapped to your hand.
Yes, stay inside and play Wii Sports rather than regular sports. No, yeah, just stuff like that. But don't get like there's a lot of traps, a lot of bloatware for the Wii, because the Wii library has like 1,300 games or something like that.
I could believe it. I don't know.
I think that's
like
what it
maybe
is.
15 of them.
Another game I just thought of. And speaking of things that have released on the Wii in 2019, Just Dance 2019. That is actually on the Nintendo Wii still. In 2019. Yeah, Just Dance is a good game. I'm not necessarily a fan because I don't do the rhythm well in rhythm games, but I think it's a good place. I think it's a good casual game for sure. It's not very complicated, and usually
you just jam. You
know?
everybody
Everybody has a good time, and you just kind of have a good time, and do that kind of stuff.
Yeah, if you have a group of people to play with, I mean, you can, I suppose. You can play Just Dance by yourself. I recommend playing with at least one other person so that you can look goofy together, especially if you're playing in public. I don't recommend just jamming. It's like a silent disco.
Oh, yeah.
At that point.
Yeah, no, definitely like some of these are like party games like this, and Just Dance and Mario Party are more party based. I mean, Super Mario Party kind of makes sense. But no, yeah, there's some that are more party based for sure. Like
Jackbox.
Oh, Jackbox is a great one.
Great for casual people.
Yeah.
You don't have to have anything. You need a phone.
Yeah, you need
just a phone.
You need a phone and like a PC or a Switch or an Xbox.
Most
or
game consoles nowadays
a PlayStation
have at least
4.
one version.
Yeah, or you literally just find 1 through 5, sit down with a group of people, have a good time. Like
literally 15 minutes go by and you'll have a great time.
Oh yeah, like you can spend a long time on those games, and they are super good. I can't speak highly enough of the Jackbox games. Like I kind of got worn out on them because like
we played them every weekend for like 4 years.
Yeah, we played them so much because that's like how much fun like the people that I was friends with who didn't play games all that often, they're like, "Hey, let's play Jackbox." And I'm like, "Oh my gosh, I've played this like 600 times."
Yeah, but it's like their 3rd time, and they're like, "Wow, I really like the
and
trivia game."
Yeah, they're all like, "What's that? What's that one with like trivia and like murdering people? Trivia Murder Party?" No, yeah, it's really good, and yeah, it's on like every console known to man. So, like, literally, if you have a computer, just download Steam and buy it. And it always goes on sale, so it's pretty inexpensive, too. and you don't have to invest in, like, it runs on, like, basically every computer. I mean, you don't have to invest in, like, a high-end gaming PC for that. It'll run just fine. Like, it runs beautifully on my computer, and I don't have a very expensive computer. Even, like, recording stuff on. Let's see, what are some other titles that you can think of? Because I'm literally just doing this off the cuff. I have no list. Because it's more fun that way.
Lists are for people who like to be prepared, and Alex isn't here, and we didn't do Boy Scouts.
No, we do not know how to be prepared.
No. Stick Fight's a pretty good one. That's another Steam PC game. You play, it's a 4-player brawler shooter, where you just control a stick figure guy and you have to beat up the other 3 people.
Oh, okay.
Each round is maybe 30 to 45 seconds.
Oh, wow.
And then it'll just keep rendering a new map. The maps are very small. There are weapons like swords, lances, and then guns and futuristic stuff. And you just whack each other for however long you want. Each round is, like I said, less than a minute. And you just keep going. It won't stop until you stop it.
Oh, wow.
But it's very, if you're just looking for like a quick beat 'em up, Stick Fight's a good way to go. Smash, Super Smash.
Oh, yeah, Smash is a good party game, too.
Those ones also don't last very long.
Yeah. I mean, you can make Smash whatever you want it to be. It can be, like, super intense, or it could be pretty casual. Mm-hmm. Like, I've played it in super intense, or I've played it casual, too. It's kind of... I guess my takeaway would be, like, you can kind of make whatever game whatever you want it to be. You could make it a more casual experience, or you can make it a more intensive experience. Some games just some games are just better tuned for a casual experience. That's kind of like why I'm giving more specific titles, because, for example, I don't think a game like, I don't know, like something more open world is necessarily like casual, because like you're gonna want to like put like hundreds of hours into it. And
Breath of the Wild, Odyssey,
stuff like that.
Grand Theft Auto, those things
Skyrim,
take a lot of
Yeah.
There's a lot of plot in there, a lot of story. I mean, you can play it just for the beauty of the visuals.
Yeah.
But if you're not getting the full story, then I guess it's fine. However you want to play it, if you're more comfortable playing it just to mess around, by all means. That's what I use GTA for. Mm-hmm. But might not be the easiest thing to get into and stay into if you want to just get something really quick, really easy.
Yeah. Or like even something like, I don't know, like going out to like a barcade with people. I know those have been popping up.
Oh, heck yeah.
Like those are like, it's still technically video games, and it's like just more in an arcade setting with people, and that's super good for people who want to play games casually. Or like Mario Kart, that's another good one. It's pretty simple. Hit a button, steer, use the items. It's pretty easy. And it takes a little bit of practice, but I'd still put it in that casual category. I think with the casual experience, like I like when you're like, especially when you're playing with people, like you're playing in the same room, and you don't need you don't need like 4 systems to play it, like some online games, but like you're all just sitting in the room playing off the same system. Like that's why I would pick like a lot of the Mario parties, or like a lot of Nintendo stuff. I am biased, but that's why I like lean towards those things, because like Nintendo's kind of the only one that's still like doing like true, hey, let's all sit in a room and play games.
Yeah, a lot of other companies are more like being able to play with people across like the world.
Yeah.
Like a lot of internet Wi-Fi based parties, co-op stuff. I do like being able to sit in the same room as my friends. Yeah. But now I live in a different state, which makes it really tough.
Oh yeah. But like even for something like that, like if you do live far away from somebody and you want to play a game casually with them, Board Game Simulator. That's one Andrew and I picked up recently, and it's super fun. Like you can play a bunch of board games on there. They literally just have like a ton of stuff. They have like so stuff as like simple as like checkers to stuff as complex as like D&D stuff, or like
Settlers of Catan.
Settlers of Catan, or like any of that kind of stuff. There's literally like anything and everything under the sun that you could, like, if it's a board game, somebody's probably tried to recreate it in Board Game Sim. So it's just it's super good. I would highly recommend that one. Even if you're not a casual, I'd pick that one up. It's really good. I'm just a board game nut too, so
Board games are really cool.
Yeah. What are you
I'm looking up a list
looking at
of casual games. I'm trying to...
You're cheating?
No, I'm just trying to see what the world thinks.
You're trying to see what the world thinks?
Yeah.
Andrew, what does the world think?
Wii Sports.
Well, yeah, we already said that.
Just Dance.
Yeah, I already said that.
Tetris.
Oh, Tetris.
Tetris is a good one. Tetris 99 might not be the best for a casual player if you want just a nice, relaxing game of Tetris.
No.
People are going to
like
attack you for
like
that.
Tetris is on everything. I think you can literally type Tetris into Google and play it on a web browser. Like,
probably.
I'm pretty sure you can.
It doesn't take a lot of room to do.
No. And Tetris can get super complicated with like T-spins or getting a bunch of Tetrises in a row with like combos and stuff.
Rock Band.
Rock Band. That's a good choice too. That's a really good option for like people who like rhythm games. I'm really bad at Rock Band, actually. I am super just horrible at it. I can't Rock Band to save my life.
I love Rock Band. It got me into playing actual instruments.
I don't Rock Band. I'm not good at it at all. I'm very bad. But yeah, do you have anything else, or?
A lot of what they were showing were like a lot of the mobile games. So like Angry Birds is really easy.
Yeah.
It's all level based. Clash of Clans, any of those kind of online world builder situations. And then Just Dance, of course.
Yeah. What are some games you think are good for casual players? Or if you're a casual player and you're looking for something to play, leave a comment in the comment section below if any of our recommendations were good. Or if you're looking for something that's maybe not on the list, I can maybe try to come up with something more attuned to you. But yeah, anyways, we're going to jump into our Tune Testimonial segment. Andrew, you haven't been on since I've had this segment, have you?
No, I was on.
You were on when I had this?
Yeah, I talked about listening to gospel.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so, the Tune Testimonial. I'm going to jump in and talk about what I've been listening to lately, because I always enjoy getting new music recommendations. I have actually been listening to a lot of... I've actually been listening to some Dragon Force lately.
Off Through the Fire and Flames.
Yes, Through the Fire and Flames. And I also have Operation Ground and Pound. I know, that's literally what it's called. I actually have If I Can't Have You by Shawn Mendes on here. I can't write a song if not about... Like, it's so dang catchy. I'm like, dang you.
Did you know the song If I Had You, also by Adam Lambert?
Yes. This is If I Can't Have You. Different title, Andrew. Different title.
Close.
I have some gospel on here as well. I have some Lady Antebellum on here. I heard the song Just a Kiss on the radio, and I was like, this is pretty good. Yeah, that's about it. Witch, throwing that out there by Florence and the Machine. My brother will be happy I mentioned a Florence and the Machine song.
They're pretty good.
Yeah, they're super good. What have you been jamming to, Andrew?
I recently got back into a jazz kick, so I've been listening to. My dad came up to see my new place this last week, and we were talking about. There's a band called Chase. They're a very brass heavy jazz group who were popular in the '90s until an unfortunate accident killed them all. But they have some.
Oh, yikes!
Yeah, right. What a dark way to go.
Oh, yikes!
But they have some great jazz. I highly recommend. I've been listening to Maynard Ferguson a lot. Miles Davis is also on my list. Lots of screamer trumpet players is what I've been listening to recently.
Oh, okay, cool. All right. Yeah, if you guys like this content, go ahead and smash that like button.
There it is.
Classic Eric Rasmussen line.
Hit smash.
Hit the smash button or like button, whatever. Also, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, you can go ahead and hit that red subscribe button down below. That lets you know when I post game rants, one-offs, let's plays, whatever I'm doing at the time. And if you want to follow me, you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Justin the Light, or you can follow the Facebook page at Justin Ewing Media. I post whenever I post a new video on the Facebook page, so also that's another good way to figure out, but subscribing is the best way. Andrew, is there anything you want to plug? Anything you're doing on the interwebs?
I don't do anything on the internet.
Andrew does not do anything on the internet
Just
either.
be happy.
Andrew is plugging happiness today. All right, well, that about does it for this episode. I will talk to you guys on the next one, and I hope you have a good one.
You're not going to do a whisper section because I will then read off your routing and accounting number for your bank account.
I took it from him so I can do a whisper section.
All right, here we go. I have it memorized.
All right, what is it? Go.
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 One.
You won't.
1, 2, 3.
You got the first one right on my account.